puts out like a ring of hitboxes around Kirby that doesn't really exist in the other aerial. The problem is that there's not a lot of follow-ups to find off of that. And see, yeah, so a lack of wave dash out of shield kind of forces Plue to roll out in a lot of these situations. Kirby has a good roll in terms of iframes and distance, but especially when you want to scope under a laser or something like that to get a little bit closer, set up an up tilt, you want wave dash out of shield for the variability of the length of that. Roll always has a set length and a set timing, whereas wave dash out of shield can have multiple different angles.
Getting the Kirby down throw tech chases.
Yeah, so the trick there, and I may just, again, flex my Kirby knowledge on
Of course.
is that you're going to want to DI hard away, and it's very easy to do that because this animation takes so long.
Yeah.
If you DI behind like that, Kirby has to hit a dash back and then can get a follow-up with something really weak like dash attack, for example. But if you DI far in front, then Kirby, they have to keep in mind that you can DI hard away, tech away, and they have to run and commit super hard to even get a follow-up off of that. You can just as easily DI far in front off of the down throw and then tech behind. And especially for, I would say, mid to high level players, we tend to think we see the DI off of the initial throw and we want to think that the tech is going to go in that same direction.
There's a perfect wait for Chuckles to dash forward, waited for the roll there right at the end. Great punish from him.
There's the hammer, yeah.
Yeah, he gets immediately shine out of it.
Again, yeah, so I would like to see that where you're going to land on a platform afterwards so that you don't have that hang time going down. The earlier that you end the hammer hitboxes and you can actually get something else out, the better it's going to be. I wouldn't want to see it on a long stage like that going into the corner because it's just so easy to get reversal this Kirby there. Yeah, a lack of confidence in platform movement too there, like coming down with a down air and then having to jump away to get on the ground, a little bit odd. I would want to see like a shield drop wave land through just to get down to stage faster, more efficiently with a positional adjustment.
Ooh, got clipped by that. Great opposite there too from Plue.
And good DI on the shine as well, because that would have been an easy up there for the kill. Kirby is a difficult one. I mean, again, very low survivability for getting straight hits, but when you get to an awkward percent to actually get direct follow-ups, it can be a little bit tricky to find that meaty hit. Sometimes you just got to throw out back airs over and over again like I did.
Yeah, nair into grab down throw there. Really good like conversion from a straight hit from Plue.
And good use of shield turn there to set up back air as well. And a wave dash back. Good. Holding center pretty well and staying very grounded. I know Plue say that about themselves all the time. They do stay very grounded, don't like to use aerials too much, even though Kirby has some good ones, but grounded options for Kirby just in terms of being able to low profile, throw out up tilts and forward tilts, super strong.
Fortunate missed ledge dash there. Really good recovery too, up until the missed ledge dash. Great use of like the rock down to a right below and mix up B timing to a double jumps up.
Yeah, and again, I'll point out this is Plue's first major, not a super tenured player in the scene, and I was surprised honestly from talking to them in the Discord, just how fast they are sometimes in some of these micro interactions. I feel like if you put together some of these missing links in the movement, you could get a pretty smooth Kirby movement here.
Yeah. This is clearly a person who is still putting the pieces together, but the pieces they do have are great.
Ooh, pretty dangerous there. If Chuckles was more aware that there's a super long animation to get out of stone where you can't do much, could have scoped that out with a back air or something like that. But
Still takes it all the way to the top screen, get that conversion.
Plue's super positive player too, I'd say very strong mentality. Always has a very positive spin on each set that he plays afterwards too. He doesn't say it seems doable, he says it's being done, which is very funny. Sorry.
I think both these players have pins from Absent Minded, the Ice Climbers player. They've been handing out pins at this whole event.
That's good branding.
Would you like one?
No, I have a very established Chandy brandy. I can't be seen with other
I'm
sponsors.
handing it to you, Chad.
Oh, fair enough. A little bit of audio humor. Okay, Battlefield, I would say a better play. Kirby, again, which can go very, very deep under stage to clean things up here.
Oh my god. I've never seen Kirby down smash hit. I didn't know it had that angle.
Yeah,
what?
It's Sakurai.
Yeah, it's a Sakurai. How would I never known that?
Yeah, Kirby's initial dash run speed, very, very trash. So you're going to see a lot of use of shallow wave dash angles to make micro positioning adjustments. But what I would like to see more from Plue is movement out of crouch. Running in, canceling your run with a crouch, and then dashing back a little bit, wave dashing back maybe to set up an up tilt. But just being more fluid in and out of crouch could do a lot for your ability to weave in neutral.
Also, again, we didn't even bring up ChucklesTheCheat switching to Falcon. He did this in the first set he was in. This is just his secondary. He always brings it when he feels like the matchup's a little easy for him. Not as a thing of like, wow, I'm so much better than this player. He just likes Falcon and wants
He did the tilt turn there. It's better for Kirby to actually see a mash out at certain heights because you're in that breakout animation for longer. You don't want somebody to force you to walk off the stage and swallow side for a trade. It's honestly better to see a mash out. So instead of walking off, you just turn around and wait there at the edge of stage. Swallow side, a huge momentum changer, or just any sort of inhale cheese kill.
Big lead here from Plue.
Plue, a big Falcon matchup believer too. Apparently, Falcon mains in their region switch to Fox against Plue, which I find insane, but
yeah,
who am I to speak to someone else's experience in their region? Far be it from me.
Especially with this showing right now.
Looking solid. We might see any regret from Chuckles after the switch here? We're going to see a very stout return to Falco, perhaps? I don't want to speak too soon. The match isn't over yet.
Anything could happen, but currently it's looking like we're seeing Falco again in Game 3.
From Chuckles, I would want to see a few more call-out stomps here. If Plue's willing to stay in place and throw out up tilts in anticipation. Oh, no. Forward throw's so easy to escape from, especially this percent. It literally takes 3 stick inputs, left, right, left, and you're out. I got hit by plenty of back throws by Plue when we were playing friendlies earlier. That's a much faster animation. It just doesn't send at a very good angle.
Kirby does the whole flip at the top of the apex of the forward throw.
So much.
It adds so much more.
That's the thing. If you have a cool throw animation, it's bad because it becomes reactable. See, Zelda's down throw, Ness's down throw, all really good throws if they were faster. But if you have particle effects and like a 36-frame animation, people are going to be ready for the DI every time.
It depends. Sheik down throw, very long. That doesn't matter where you DI.
Right, I know. There's just enough coverage there.
I'm so cool.
Bit of a sloppy ledge dash there. Plue does sometimes like to hang out on ledge and do an extra up B so that they can clip with the upward up B hitbox. It gets a few cheesy openings off of that, but I would just like to see cleaner ledge dashes, and Plue knows that they need to work on that too. Again, I
really good weight at ledge. Chuckles just gives it to him. Say, here, you're back. I don't want to threaten this. It's not worth risking.
Well, yeah, what's Kirby believably going to do from ledge that could mess up your life that bad? You make it ingress to center stage and throw it on up tilt and reset the situation. Nice.
Oh.
Was hoping maybe for a little bit of stage spike weirdness from Battlefield there with that close down smash to the edge. But a forward tilt would have taken it. Yeah, if you could have hit a wave dash out of shield there, you could have wave dash forward again and F tilt at the end of the game.
Here at last stock and out. From 3 stocks to 3.
We're just looking for a stray back air.
Yeah. Plue has a lot of options if Chuckles is stuck in center.
There's a bit of a lack of comfort here too, because Plub, again, will always say that they like to remain grounded. So when you need to look for some of these aerials, you're not as used to setting up spacing situations. But there it is. Good stuff, good stuff.
Plue taking game 2. We're going to this game of 3. Chuckles looking a little mixed. Plue elated.
Yeah,
switching color a 3rd time. This is Plue's 3rd color. I like that.
Does the roulette, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
There's plenty of flavors of Kirby. Why not try them all?
They're all good.
Solid. It's not like there's one. Like everybody has a Yoshi skin that they don't like that much. For me, it's pink. I'm sorry if that's a hot take.
I don't like pink either.
Yeah, and I think default green looks horrible in Melee too.
I'm a yellow Yoshi.
Yeah, yellow Yoshi or cyan blue for me.
Cyan blue's so good.
This makes me think the factory tint setting on my TV is a little bit too high.
Chuckles immediately picked up the pace after the game 2.
Yeah,
went Falcon and kind of was a little lost on what he should do. Didn't have the autopilot available like his Falco does.
Yeah, and then I don't think Plue showed a particularly good response to lasers in the first game either, so just being able to kind of rely on that pace setter to keep things more in your realm of control makes sense. Yeah, again, DIing out there and then teching away. Kirby has to hard commit and read tech away because there's a very, very poor grounded mobility for this character. Box Kirby is a scary thing too because you can start seeing wave dash forward pivot up tilt more reliably, which is dangerous, but on controller, not so much.
Yeah, that laser right up close too, just shoving out all options and giving Falco kind of like a reset, being able to act first, even when Kirby should have an aerial coming out.
Risky double jump immediate aerial. That was a bit greedy if you ask me. I would have wanted to see a fade back and get to ledge. Nice. That was one of the situations where I might have wanted to see an aerial hammer on the platform off that knockdown because it was a missed tech. You could have gotten a reset potentially. But far be it for me to lab an application for aerial hammer. I'm not going to do it. Again, see, I'm always just so nervous when I see Plue shield in neutral because I know it's going to lead to a roll of a set length and a set timing. It seems like there's a lot of fluidity, and then the second that shield comes up, it becomes a lot more streamlined.
Try to wave dash out back, but it just didn't have the length, right? Good call out there with that back air.
Ooh, power shield. Nice. Didn't mean much because of invincibility. Oh,
Yeah,
and rolling into
just,
the up tilt.
yeah, that's just laser. You rolled into Falco, you got shine.
Good jump check. Ooh, good tech there to live. Oh, that's such a scary situation. You waste too many of your double jumps, and then you're stuck in a situation where you have to fall down and commit super hard to sweet spotting a beat. And then again, yeah, aerial side B there on the ground, too much hang time. You have to be certain that you're going to get one of the last hitboxes of aerial hammer before you hit the ground, because otherwise you have no chance of keeping them in hit stun long enough to convert. 17 frame landing animation, folks. just standing still and crouching, not super afraid of getting a back air there.
Take center from it, too. Oh, that's it. Chuckles.
Some action items. Took a game. Good stuff from Plue.